Okay, tonight is TNA's Victory Road pay-per-view, so I thought I'd give you a little predictions video because everyone else seems to do them, so I thought I'd throw in my 2 pence as well. So let's get straight into that then. First match is Douglas Williams against Brian Kendrick in a Ultimate X and submission match for the TNA X Division title. They've been bigging up the thing where Douglas Williams is scared of heights. They've been putting over that Brian Kendrick is such an amazing X Division wrestler. So I think it's going to go the other way. I think Williams is going to take it. I think Williams is going to win with submission, and further piss off the TNA fans, but the fans in attendance by saying, yeah, I hate X Division and I still won, sort of thing. The little gimmick he's doing now. Match 2 is the Motor City Machine Guns against Beer Money, and that's for the TNA World Tag Team titles, which are vacant at the moment. This one's going to go to the Beer Money team, in my opinion, because they're bigging up the Fortune little gimmick that they're doing, and I think they're going to base it around this team where they'll be the champions and they'll add 2 other champions to it, I think. Or at least the other 2 guys will be going for titles, like I said, will be going for the X Division, and AJ Styles will be going for the World title, for example. Another match on the card is the Kazarian and AJ Styles tag match against somebody who I don't know who they're against yet. I don't know if it's been booked or not. On Wikipedia it said that they were against Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. I don't know if that's been booked or not yet. If that is true, I'd think that Dreamer and Rhino went over. Either way, I don't think AJ Styles and Kazarian are going to win unless they win by fluke, pretty much, because there'll be infighting in the match between themselves, I think. Match 3 is Matt Morgan and Hernandez in the cage. I think this is going to go to Hernandez. The last match he had a bit of a screw job finish, so I think this time Hernandez is really going to get his payback for Morgan injuring him. Match 4, Flair Lethal. We all know what's been going on here. This has probably been some of the best promos I've seen in a long time, with Lethal mimicking Flair. And the wow stuff they were doing the other week was exactly that. It was wow. They were on top form, weren't they? I think Lethal's going to get the rub in this one. I think it's going to boost him up the card, or they might have Flair, cheat to go over and then a rematch next month for the next pay-per-view. Match 5, Madison Rayne versus Angelina Love in a career versus title match. Rayne's the champ. Angelina Love's putting her career on the line. And if any of the beautiful people get involved, then Madison Rayne is disqualified and Angelina Love automatically wins the title. I think because of that stipulation, they're going to be building up a thing where the beautiful people turn on Madison Rayne at Victory Road tonight, and Angelina Love's going to come away with the title, and she's going to turn heel and join up with the beautiful people. Madison Rayne is going to turn face and then go on a crusade against the beautiful people. Next is Kurt Angle versus D'Angelo Dinero. Pope's just coming back from injury, but Angle's on his little mission, isn't it, to beat the top 10 wrestlers in the company to get the belt. So I think Kurt Angle's going to go over here. The next night, Pope will just come back out and he'll talk his way out of it, won't he? He'll just say sorry to the fans, and that he's going to definitely try his hardest to, get back onto his game. In fact, I don't think he'll say that. I think he'll just say that he is on his game. Just Kurt Angle was that little bit better than him that night, and Pope will beat you any other night, sort of thing. Then you've got the triple threat match between Brother Devon, Brother Ray, and Jesse Neal. In this one, they've been setting it up to look like Jesse Neal is going to win, but I don't think he is going to. I think Brother Devon is going to turn on Jesse Neal, and Brother Ray and Brother Devon are going to sort of get together and join the little ECW faction thing that seems to going to be happening pretty soon, because you've had Raven, Stevie Richards, Tommy Dreamer, Rhino coming out and watching the matches, haven't you? So I think they're going to be getting back together. I can't see them splitting up at this stage. And then you've got the main event for the world title. It's Rob Van Dam defending his title against Jeff Hardy, Mr. Anderson, and Abyss. In this one, I think it's got to be Rob Van Dam keeping his title, hasn't it? They've had it on him for a while. I can't see him hot-shotting it around too much. If anyone's going to win it, I think it will be Abyss. I'm interested to see the dynamic between Anderson and Hardy, because I don't see him keeping Anderson as a face too much longer, because they've got too many faces, top faces on the roster, with the likes of Kurt Angle, D'Angelo Dinero, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, now Mr. Anderson, Hernandez and Jay Lethal's been moved up there now as well, so I can't see them wasting Anderson as a face as well. They've got to turn him heel, or maybe they'll have Jeff Hardy turning heel. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think the matches of the night, well, they all look pretty solid, don't they? Williams Kendrick should be a great match. Machine Guns against the Fair Money, another great match. Morgan Hernandez in the cage, it should be alright, it should be acceptable. Flair Lethal should be really good. Madison, Rayne, Angelina Love should be, what it's worth, a women's match. Nothing amazing. Like, I'm not saying the women's wrestling's not that good, but just these two, they aren't that good, are they? Compared to other people. Your likes of Sarah Del Rey, Awesome Kong, those type of good, decent workers. Angle De Niro should be class. The Dudleys, Jesse Neal, should probably going to be the worst match of the night, apart from the women's match. Then you got the world title match, which the world title match is always going to be decent, isn't it? Especially with Van Dam, Hardy, Anderson, and Abyss on the scene. So yeah, tune into Victory Road tonight. If you're in America, obviously buy the pay-per-view. If you're in England, stream it online somehow, but do what you can to watch it, because it should be a pretty decent show. And also, before I leave, keep an eye out for my ECW Barely Legal 97 review, which should be up here within the next few days. That's the first ever pay-per-view ECW ever put on, for those of you who don't know, and it's a pretty decent show. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll be back soon.